Welcome back to episode 4 of the Unchained Cycling Podcast. I am Bodie here with my co-host Owen.
Yep.
We're ready to have a good week.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff with Strade Bianche coming up.
Yeah. The start list for it is pretty exciting.
Yeah, we can get to that in a little bit. We can
Yeah.
recap this last weekend a little bit. Why don't you start us off?
Yeah. There was three, pretty big races. First one was the Fran Ardenche, I believe that's how you say it. Won by Paul Sexas, the 19-year-old.
Yeah, he's having one hell of a start to the 2026 season. He did that breakaway with
Hmm.
I believe it was more than 40K to go.
Yeah, it was around
Um,
there.
yeah, and in that group, it was in the chase was Jorgensen and Lenny Martinez, and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, it's not like this field was, some Saturday fun run.
No,
This was a legit pro race.
yeah, and it was extremely impressive. I watched it. I caught it just as I forgot about it, and I turned it on like just as he started to break away,
Yeah.
and even Matteo Jorgensen said, I think he was after the race, he's like, I thought he was bluffing. It's like, I didn't think he was really going to go.
No, he did. And he not only like held on, he was still making ground with, 15K to go. So he didn't let up on it either.
No, absolutely. It was impressive. And so afterwards, I started doing some research. I didn't know he was French,
Yeah,
which that's going to be a really big deal come the Tour de France time.
that's huge. Yeah.
Yeah, the French have been waiting for a rider for a long time. They thought they had one with Al Philippe when he won the tour a
The-
couple years back.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean hopefully no injuries happened to Paul here, but I think they got a real rider with this kid.
Yeah. My only problem is that he's French and
Yeah,
no
it sucks.
one,
To be honest,
yeah.
as soon as I looked it up and I saw he was French, I kind of stopped rooting for him as hard.
Yeah.
I was kind of
Yeah.
wish he
But
was
no
anything
one
else.
places more pressure on their riders than the French do.
Yeah,
So when he's 22 and he's like just done or 23 and has cracked from the pressure, I wouldn't be surprised.
no, not at all. I wonder, I feel like that actually played into Al Philippe's career quite a bit,
Yeah, a little bit.
was just
Hmm.
cracking under the pressure.
Yeah.
But
Him and Thibaut Pinot was their other good rider for a while.
yeah, he
Not as
retired
good.
last season, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah, he was there
Lost
for a
him.
long time, but I feel like he was always good. He was never great,
Yeah, he
where
was.
I do think Paul here could be wearing the yellow jersey in a couple of years.
He could be. He's got some competition though.
Yeah,
Um,
there's a lot of good young riders coming up.
yeah, Matthew
Um,
Brennan was the other one from this weekend.
yeah, 20 years old.
Yeah, I didn't know he was 20.
Yeah. That was in the what was it called? The Kern Russell Kern.
Yeah. Also American,
Is he?
right?
I
Let
don't
me
know.
let me double
I'm looking
check.
right now. No,
Nope,
he's
nope.
not.
He's
He's
nope.
from Great Britain.
Okay, but that's an American name. Matthew Brennan.
Yeah, he
Of
just
course, he has to be
assumed.
British.
That's almost worse than French.
Yeah, I think it is.
Um, hey,
Yeah.
we're human. We make mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, he's only 20. It's not like I've known him for a while.
No, exactly. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, that was kind of an interesting race. Uh, he really rode away. Like it was kind of a sprint finish, but he won that. He won that pretty handedly.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
Yeah.
photo finish.
No, but he got it,
Yeah,
which
and
is good
then
for Leesman.
Yeah, that was probably the pickup Visma needed for the year. Their
Yeah.
year so far has been pretty shit.
Although they did partner with that AI company. I don't know if you saw their ad.
Oh, I've not.
It was a really cheesy ad. It was terrible. So that was their big news from 2026 so far.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then both my celebrity crushes won the Loop
Yep.
with MVDP and Demi Vollering.
Yeah. I was thinking about this too. Demi Lovato, she's the European champion, right?
Yep.
If you win the European Championship, do you even wear that jersey?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Because it's like just a silver medal, essentially.
To
Because you
what?
did it to the Worlds.
I never thought of it that way. You might be right.
Yeah.
But look,
Like,
in my eyes, Demi can do no wrong. So
yeah, but
she can
I
do
would
what she
rather,
wants.
if I won both the nation, like American and then North American, I'd rather wear the American jersey.
Yeah. No, I get that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Um, but I believe she is also the only Nike sponsored cyclist
that's right. I think she is. Yeah.
because their last one was like Lance Armstrong, and then they kind of got
Yeah.
out of it.
Live
But
strong.
but
Yeah.
they sponsored Demi.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, and that was Vanderpool's first loop win, which is kind of surprising.
did you see that crash that he avoided?
Yeah, he almost decapitated a dude.
Yeah, and the way he like unclips and like swerves out of the way.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that
would have
was
rolled like right
insane.
over this guy's neck, and then he would have crashed. You can't. I don't think.
Yeah,
Well, if anyone could ride over someone's neck and keep
if
riding, it's probably a
yeah,
cyclocross guy. You know.
I would put my money on him and Tom Pidcock.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
those would
put
be the
my money
two.
on Wout if if he ever raced again.
He is. He's
Is
racing this
he?
week.
Is he?
He is. Yeah,
We'll see if that cough comes back around.
they just announced it.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it was like some race that I've never heard of.
No, I think
From
it's
the,
the. I thought it was the Strade Bianche. Bianchi, isn't it?
I thought he was doing a different one. Yeah, well, okay, this is from Reddit, so I don't know if it's accurate. But Wout van Aert confirmed for cobbles of the Salmon Classic.
Well, not this weekend. He's coming to Strade Bianche.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, according to
Is he on the start list?
PCS ProCyclingStats.com. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now.
So you've been overruled.
Yeah. I don't
But
know, man. I think Reddit's pretty accurate. So,
sometimes I have the feeling like when they're like he gets sick like that, I get the clip of the Mean Girls where she's like, I'm sick.
I've never seen Mean Girls.
Me either. I've only heard about it.
Yeah,
It's not
right?
a good look. That is not a
No.
good look. Anyways, back to
Anyways,
cycling.
right, yeah. While we're talking about Strade Bianche, the start list is out.
Yes, Tade, obviously headlining, if you were to
Mm-hmm.
look at it like a concert.
Yep.
Um,
And
Paul,
then the openers.
I would say Paul Sextus. Could he steal the show? He's on fire.
Yeah, he's hot. He's hot right
Let's
now.
just play in this fantasy world for a second. Let's say Paul wins and he beats Tade. Does the cycling world just like explode?
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
in that, and I love Tade, and I don't really love the French, but oh my God, that would be awesome.
that would be
That
because
is,
that would make the tour so exciting.
oh my God, yeah.
If someone could beat Tade in a 1 day race,
Yeah. And like, if he could beat him too, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Uh-huh.
breakaway, can't be caught. Like, that would be,
Oh, that would be great.
But yeah, the start list so far, some of the big names you got, obviously Tade and Paul. Wout, unless
Hmm.
he gets cough sick.
Yep.
Um, Matteo Jorgensen, also from Visma.
Yep.
Egon Bernal from Ineos. He's a guy.
Yep. Steven
um,
Aaronsman's pretty good too from
yeah,
Ineos.
absolutely. Pidcock, I think, is another name to watch out for.
Yep. Absolutely.
Um, Quinn Simmons, Captain America.
Hmm.
And then I just kind of highlighted Julian Alaphilippe because do you think like his whole goal is to try and beat Paul Sextus to be like, I'm the best freshman. I'm still the best Frenchman. I gotta be.
He just does every single race. I feel
Yeah,
like
and does
every race he
mediocre at
does.
almost all of them.
Yeah. There might be a little bit to him where he doesn't want to give up his title yet
I would think so, but yeah, I would say his whole goal is just to find Paul's wheel, and
and just hold on.
I would think,
Yeah. We'll see. Well,
yeah,
some other names. Del Toro.
yeah.
Yeah. I have Del Toro and Tade even rode together in the same race yet?
Oh gosh, that's a
L-
good question.
Like since Toro's been good.
I don't, not since Toro, no, not since then, but I
I
think
didn't
I
think
would,
so.
I feel like they definitely have, like in a race, like they might have done this race together last year, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
So we'll see if how aggressive Del Toro gets.
well, I've always thought, like, in a 1 day race, like, do you think is Del Toro just going to work for Tade?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, as the team, you know what I mean?
I mean, either way, I could see makes sense.
Yeah,
But like you don't want to pit the two against each other, you
no,
know?
not at all. That's it. It'll be something to watch for sure.
Yeah.
Also, I just thought this was interesting. Like, Red Bull isn't sending
No.
really anybody, no offense to the guys that are going, but no one of relevance.
No, really, Pellizzari is probably their best rider
Yeah.
that they're sending.
So I thought that was a little interesting. I thought, I don't know. I thought they'd send somebody.
Yeah, at least one of their three.
Yeah, and I think there's two other guys on the same team. You have Carapaz and then Ben Healy.
Ben
Ben
Healy.
Healy is I think an extremely underrated
He is.
1 day rider.
Yeah. He's Tour de France stage winner.
Oh, yeah. He got to
Yeah.
wear yellow for a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Carapaz, he's the guy you gotta watch for as well.
Yeah, he's a feisty little Ecuadorian. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some bite.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good race.
I'm excited. And I just think getting to see, it's like getting to see like NBA, like NBA star playing in preseason. Boom, I
A little
just took your
bit.
NBA comparison of the day. That's going to be better than yours, I guarantee it.
I this is a truth circle, right? I
Yeah, it's
completely forgot about this segment.
oh,
I
you're on a week to week contract, so you better come up
gotta
with something.
I gotta come up with something on the spot here, quick.
Yeah, because I
It's
just crushed that one on the spot too. So
pretty good.
yeah, I mean, I can give away my two takeaways.
I got one, but I'll get to it later.
All right. Well, I just had some weekly awards I was going to give out, but
Okay.
you can give out if you want to talk about something else.
No, go on. I'm all ears for this.
Um, Worst fucking uniform of the year is the Unibet Rose Rockets. Their long sleeve jersey it's like this pink and purple. I don't know how to describe it. It looks like you look like a clown that is like mixed with
It
like cotton candy. I don't, it was horrible.
it is bad. Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna hate it. Like I'm looking at the photo of it, and just the short sleeve, not that bad. But on a human being that's on a bike, horrible.
Yeah. It's
Um, yeah, that was brutal. I saw that and I was trying to figure out what team it was. I was like, who is wearing those
it's
uniforms?
like if EF and Pseudo Quickstep had a baby.
Yeah, and it was a fugly baby. Like, not in a good way. Because I do think in a world, Suido, Quickstep, and EF actually make a pretty good looking
Yeah,
kid, but
EF has very good jerseys like each year.
and I think that was the goal, be like, oh, we'll stand out like EF, and you stand out like an I don't know, like a
Yeah, yeah,
leafless tree in us. I don't know.
yeah. No,
Trying to come up
I'm
with
picking up what
something.
you're putting down. Yeah.
Let's get to my next award. My
Yep.
next award is Goonies Monster of the Week. This is gonna go to.
Okay.
I couldn't even get through that. Is gonna go to Sace Bull.
Who's
He
that?
rides for Decathlon. I watched him during the Kern Russell Kern. That might have been the we talked about Jorgensen looking horrible on a bike. This was disgusting. This was, and then they'd do the side angle of him. What a travesty!
Is he just like a huge human being?
Yeah, he's like 6'5".
Sace Bowl? Let me
Yeah,
look this dude up.
it was one of the funniest. We were watching it on the couch. I couldn't stop laughing. We were like, I kept thinking. I was like, do you think when he comes up from a breakaway, he does the "Hey, you guys"?
I'm looking at him on a picture with a time trial bike. He looks
Yeah,
like he should fall off of it.
yeah. Oh, and it
Like
looks
he's,
like a child's bike. The wheels look too small on every
yeah,
bike he was on. And it was so funny. We couldn't stop laughing about it at my place. So that was my
yeah,
award. I had. He's definitely front runner for Goody Monster of the Year so far.
yeah. We'll do end of
Um,
the year awards.
yes, and he'll probably come up. We'll probably pocket him there.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, that's all I had for my weekly awards.
those are good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you want to hear my NBA comparison of the week?
I've been waiting.
Me too. Been thinking a lot about it. So, you know Johannes Kleibo, the cross country
Cross
skier
country.
guy? Yeah, we
Yes.
talked about this a little bit last week, but there's some more news that he's like actually going to join Uno X, which is incredible if he were to do that. I
Yeah.
think he'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
The NBA comparison for is this is like if Jimmy Graham or DK Metcalf were to join the NBA.
That was
You know,
terrible. You picked someone that
no,
has never won a Super
no,
Bowl.
hear me out. Oh, that's true. I didn't factor that in.
You
Okay.
should have said like someone like Michael Jordan going to baseball.
He's done that.
Exactly. That'd be a perfect NBA comparison.
Here was my thinking behind it. Jimmy Graham played college basketball, so he's a good basketball player. The transition would be fairly easy. And then DK Metcalf is just like peak human athleticism. He played in the NBA All-Star game, so could go to the NBA pretty easily.
Yeah, I think you dropped the ball here.
No, I like this. I like this one.
As you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had some stuff on. We'll renew you for one more week.
Okay, good. Good.
I'm giving you this one because last week's was pretty good.
I'll
One of them
prepare better
was.
this time. Yeah. I'll
Next
actually
time, next time we need a good
please.
one.
All right.
This is a fringe week for sure. We're
You know,
not
you have
super stoked with your performance, but we see the potential.
hey, you have good weeks and you have bad weeks, right?
Yeah,
You
just
know,
don't
you're
ever have a
gonna
bad week. Never again.
don't plan on it. I'll try
Yeah,
not.
but you had some stuff on Mads Pedersen, yeah?
Yeah. So Mads Pedersen didn't poop for 5 days. I don't know how this made news, but I kind of think it's pretty funny. So he
If
broke, um, I'll go. So he broke his left wrist and his right collarbone. So he was casted from his wrist past his elbow, apparently, and then in a sling in his other arm. So not only did he not poop, but once he did, he couldn't wipe. Is that not like the most miserable thing ever?
Yeah, you got to have a loving girlfriend or somebody, or a
Yeah.
really close dude friend. But
I don't know.
I'm gonna, and this is funny you mentioned this. I'm gonna level with you here. I went through something very recently that is quite similar. So I went on a guy's trip. We went up to uh, one of the guys' cabins, and I've got to do my business. And he's got this like Japanese toilet. It's like a Ass
Oh, is it?
Blaster 3000. I sit down and it starts like shooting water into the toilet. So I stand up. I'm like, so it freaked me out. So then I just peed and I went on my way. And then we were there for another 2 days, and I was too scared to do my stuff, and we just didn't really. And I kind of missed my calling. Day four rolled around.
You went 4 days?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
and let's just say day four was there was
Yeah,
needing to. I had to pray. That was
yeah. Let's put it in Mads Pedersen's words here. He said, I could not poop for 5 days. It was a tough birth when it finally happened.
my yeah. I had a little bit of a different experience. There was no birthing needed,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
let's get out of that type of talk.
Well, it just goes to show cyclists are humans, right?
Yeah, and it shows.
Hey,
I think this
we're all
shows
humans
you.
here.
Yeah, this shows you. I think of how close I am to Mads Pedersen.
That's true. You
We
went through
aren't.
similar stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not that different.
Yeah.
He's a little bit better of a cyclist than I am, but I bet I'm a better athlete. Anyways,
We'll never know. We'll never
we'll
know.
never know. Unless maybe he
Yeah.
wants to play me in a game of I don't know, basketball or something.
Yeah. Could
If
probably beat
if
him.
they had a basketball tournament in cycling, I'll tell
Who's
you who the
starting?
first pick is. It's going to be Sace Bowl. But after that, I don't. That'd be pretty
Mateo.
interesting. Yeah, but
Yeah, who's
like
the
Mateo strikes me as a guy who's pretty clumsy, I think. Like easy
probably,
to
but
knock
like
over.
if you're gonna pick anyone, it's
I could
probably gonna
see
be him.
I could see Pidcock as like a crafty point guard.
You think?
I have
I
no
I,
idea, but I think so.
I would say
MVP is a good
Wout.
athlete. You know he is. You know
Oh,
MVP.
true.
Yeah, but the way
Yeah,
Wout's been having his season, if he misses two threes, he's probably not going to shoot again.
but he looks like he'd be a good basketball player,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah, I could see it.
I feel like Roglic would be pretty dirty. He's a belt to ass defender.
Yeah, he's your Grayson Allen for sure.
Yep, he's your Pat Beverly.
Yeah, he's going to give you the energy on defense for sure. I like that.
Yep. Yeah. So he's probably your like two or three.
Yeah, he's definitely taken on like the best offensive player,
Yes. Yeah.
um, regardless of size. Someone like Tade, I think, is getting picked close to last.
Yeah, he's a little too Jonas would be last two.
Oh, yep. Jonas is definitely the. How
Yeah.
much would you pay to see Jonas versus Tade in a game of 1v1 pickup first to 11, win by
You
two?
you would be there for 4 hours.
Could you imagine one of those guys trying to take like a charge,
They would, like, break every
disintegrate?
bone. Yeah, they couldn't.
No,
Absolutely not.
we should we should look into this, see if anyone is game. This would be fun.
What, doing
Let's see if we
what?
can get big enough to host like a cyclist basketball game.
Yeah, we'll try to get start with some semi-pro riders and then we'll
Yeah.
get Ben Healy versus Ricky Carapaz out there.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Did you call him Ricky?
Yeah, yeah.
I've never. Are you
You've never
boys
heard him
with him?
called, yeah, I've always called him Ricky Carapaz. It's what he goes by.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Anyways, um, Milan San Remo.
Yeah, they just made it even longer as if it wasn't long enough. I
Yeah.
think it's up to like 189 miles or something. We're using miles, by the way, not
Yep.
kilometers.
Nope. It's because Canada sucks at hockey.
Yep. Yeah, so 189 miles. It's going to be like a 7-hour race. That's
Yeah,
insane.
that sucks. That's a long day.
Yeah. That's not even necessary.
No, because what was it prior? Do you know?
They added like an extra, I want to say it was 8 or 9 kilometers. So 5 miles.
Yeah, that's a ride I would not want to do. That sucks.
No. Yeah. But last year's was incredible because that
Yeah,
was the Filippo Ganna, Tade, and Matthew Vanderpool just dueling it out. One of the
it'll
best
be
races.
it'll be interesting if anyone like doesn't do it and has like anything to say, like to be like, yeah, it's gotten too long.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame them at all.
No, but you know what I mean? Like if someone
Yeah.
like Vanderpool or obviously like Tade, like if they say something like that, that's a big deal to
Yeah,
Sandra Mo, for to
it
lose a
is.
guy
Yeah.
like that into their race.
Yeah, if they have one of those big names, go out there and say that rather than, I don't know, Niels Pollitt. Doesn't really
Who?
matter. Exactly. Niels
Paulus?
Pollitt, the rider for UAE.
Oh, I don't even know
Yeah.
who that is.
Yeah, exactly. So they got to have the big names go out there.
Yeah. And then you also had some stuff on the women's half marathon.
Yeah, did you hear anything about this?
No, I just saw it on the prep sheet.
Yeah, so the USA track and field women's half marathon was this past weekend. And this normally doesn't make news at all,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
But the first, I think it was 3 or 4 runners with about 3 or 4 miles to go were led in the wrong direction. So
Oh, what?
yes, the pace car took a wrong turn and the leaders were sent off course. And I think they ended up finishing in ninth through like 12th or something. Yeah. So what ends up happening is those runners file appeal that like, hey, this is USATF's fault. This race shouldn't count. We should be automatically the winners, sort of thing. Just like filing
Oh,
grievances.
yeah.
And USATF comes out and says, nope, the race stands as is.
Yeah, I
So,
don't I don't know how you fix that. So like because you can't
yeah,
obviously just give them the win.
no, you can't.
But then you got to redo it, and everyone, they're so good that I'm sure that they all were to peak at that exact weekend.
Yeah. So the top those lead or runners that were led astray, they missed out on prize money. The winner won 20 grand.
Yeah.
Which, that's nothing to laugh at. And
No.
then it was
Well, we
also
can laugh.
to yeah, yeah. it was to qualify for Worlds as well.
Yeah.
So they missed out on that too. And USATF said, too bad, so sad. You should have known the race course. What runner is going to have a half marathon race course memorized?
Do you think any of the girls were like, maybe like, yeah, I really thought we
Oh,
turned down that road.
yeah, I should be turning left here on Apple Street. No.
How far away you said? 3 miles left to go?
I think it was like 3 or 4 miles to go. Yeah.
That's not too close then, because it'd be funny if like they didn't go down like the chute, if like the the
Oh,
finish line was
yeah.
like down this way. They're like, yes, there's all those
Should,
people over
yeah.
there.
Yeah, shouldn't we be going over there? Yeah, but a lot of people were really upset at USATF because they just shifted all the blame to the race organizers. Like they said, it's Atlanta Track Club's fault for all of this.
Well, it
Not,
definitely is.
it's both though.
It's I feel like it's Atlanta's fault, but now it's USATF's issue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, the Atlanta Track Club sets up and hosts the event, but it's USATF sanctioned, so they should have rules and like officials there to make sure that the pace car doesn't go the wrong direction. Like at the bare minimum, that should be the requirement. Let's run on the right course here. It's just ridiculous.
You think there's two guys in the pace car? You
What do you
think one
mean?
guy's like the direction guy, the other guy's and the direction guy's like, Neil, you're not gonna believe this. I think we took a wrong. What are you fucking talking about? We went the wrong way.
I have no idea how you do that.
God, the conversation. I would pay money for the conversation. If there's two guys
It,
in
you
there,
know, it would be funny if they were just like talking about college football or something.
yeah.
Like they're two big Georgia fans. How do you
How do you
think
think the
Dog's
dogs
gonna
line
do?
up this week?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I think and they're going on. As long as they beat Bama, I think every year is a good year when you beat Bama. They don't have
Right.
Saban
Yeah.
anymore. Hey, Neil, weren't we supposed to turn down the
Yeah.
Apple
Where'd all the
Street?
fans go?
Oh yeah, Apple Street's got to be coming up. No, we passed it a couple miles back. You think they noticed?
Yeah, that would be funny.
Did they end up running further?
They must have, yeah.
Like, did they
They,
just have to turn around and run back,
I
or?
think
Because
so.
what if they ended? Here's a better question: what if they still ended up running only a half marathon?
Well, then, no, it still wouldn't count.
I'm just saying, if they still ran a half marathon, I think their place is deemed correct.
Yeah, I get your point, but you got to run the course. This isn't a virtual race.
I guess. I'm just saying, make a
Yeah.
little bit more sense.
Yeah, I don't know. It just sucks. But
Yeah,
there's no perfect solution for it though either.
no, not at all. Great campfire story though. If you're one
Yeah.
of those three women,
Yeah. Or if
so
you're the person who won it.
true. It really depends how you look at it. The way we are for in terms of campfire stories, it's a win-win.
It is, yeah.
In terms of making or losing 20,000, it's a pretty heavy win-loss.
Yeah, national title and a shot at Worlds, you know.
But
But
great
you have the
campfire story.
story. Yeah. You have the
Great
story for
campfire
us. Yeah.
story. Gosh, I really wish we had like the audio from the driver just to be
That
like,
would be
I think he's just
funny.
panicking. You
Oh
gotta be
yeah.
kidding!
Oh yeah. They probably just started like picking up the pace too. Stepped
Just
on the
like,
gas down a little bit. Yeah. Come on, guys, you gotta keep up. We gotta get
we gotta
back.
get to Apple Street?
Yeah. That'd be
Alrighty.
funny. Yeah.
Not a whole
All
lot
right.
going on, but super stoked for Strade Bianche. That's gonna be great.
Yeah. One of the better classics.
Absolutely. I always feel like everything is like preseason up to that point. This I just always feel like is the kickoff to the season.
This is the real start of it.
I don't know, maybe everything. If I'm going to relate it to football, I think everything before this is training camp. Then I think Strade Bianche is probably the first game of preseason, but the starters
Yeah.
are starting to play, and you're like, oh yeah. And then I think Perry Roubaix is like week one.
I was gonna say Perry Nice.
Okay,
Perry Nice is week one.
I can get behind that as well. But
Yeah.
this is where, like, I don't know, I start to get really excited about the cycling season through here. So
Yeah, you get little butterflies in your stomach.
yeah, you start to get a taste of, like Paul Sextus, a guy who's coming onto the scene, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So yeah,
All right. Well, I think I gotta start a new slogan with stay in touch.
I think so. I don't see how you get rid of it now.
Yeah, I can't. Can't now. So with that, stay in touch and keep rolling.
Absolutely. All
Yep.
right. See you guys next week.
See ya.
Peace.